Roman Reigns reclaiming his Ula Fala, Gunther's heartbreaking WrestleMania 41 plans, disappointing update on John Cena ahead of his WWE retirement, Logan Paul officially joins Monday Night Raw, Sasha Banks triggered after a fan says her downgrade needs to be studied, Rhea Ripley confirms a WWE romance, Dwayne Johnson details incredibly hard return to WWE, Roman Reigns summons Paul Heyman. Let's dive right in. Gunther's heartbreaking WrestleMania 41 plans. Gunther has been at the top of the entire WWE Raw roster as the World Heavyweight Champion. The ring general has shown dominance in all his matches over the past few months, establishing himself as one of the top stars in the company heading into the new year. The World Heavyweight Champion defeated Finn Balor and Damian Priest in a triple threat match at Saturday night's main event, confirming he would head into the historic Raw debut on Netflix as the champion. However, with WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, the WWE Universe has been wondering if Gunther will remain the champion heading into the grandest stage of them all. A recent report from Zero News has left fans disheartened as it provided an unfortunate update on the ring general's title reign. According to the update, Gunther is set to lose his world championship very soon, which would keep him out of the title picture heading into Mania 41. Gunther drops very soon, reported Zero News. While the King of the Ring is reportedly set to drop the title soon, reports suggest CM Punk will be involved in the world championship picture at WrestleMania. Zero News also reported that Seth Rollins versus CM Punk would take place at WrestleMania 41, so the ring general dropping the title to either of the stars could be possible. The WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff event featured a massive announcement from Adam Pearce. The Raw general manager informed that Logan Paul was signed as the newest superstar for the Red brand, who then came out to clarify that he was eyeing the world title next. The ring general then came out to address Logan Paul's challenge, clearly teasing that both men would square off sometime in the future. With massive anticipation among fans for a match between them, time will tell what WWE has in store for the world title scene next. Disappointing update on John Cena ahead of his WWE retirement. John Cena will write the final chapter of his WWE career when he embarks on his retirement tour in 2025. An update on his plans has come to the fore, and fans won't be happy about it. The Cenation leader is expected to work 35 to 40 dates during his farewell tour, which will likely start with the Raw premiere on Netflix on January 6th, 2025. As of this writing, there's no word on who he will feud with on the road to WrestleMania 41. Some fans have been clamoring for John Cena versus Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 41. The 47-year-old stalwart is tied with Ric Flair's record for the most world championships at 16. There's a widespread belief that Cena would break the Nature Boy's record before hanging up his boots next year. However, that may not be the case. According to Zero News, Cena doesn't want to win his 17th world title as he intends to put over talent during his retirement tour. With Gunther seemingly set to lock horns with Goldberg for the WWE World Heavyweight title, rumor has it that John Cena will face Randy Orton at the grandest stage of them all. Recent reports have suggested that the Cenation leader has given the creative a list of names he would like to get in the ring with during his farewell tour. Chief among them is former United States champion Logan Paul, who has previously expressed his desire to face Cena. The Maverick recently claimed he had retired from WWE, but reversed his decision. He showed up at the headquarters today for the Raw on Netflix kickoff event. Logan Paul has vowed to become a world champion in 2025. Will he be able to fulfill his prophecy? Only time will tell. Logan Paul officially joins Monday Night Raw. Logan Paul hasn't been involved with WWE since the SummerSlam Premium Live event, but that changed during the WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff show, as it was announced to the world that Logan Paul is now part of Monday Night Raw, moving away from Friday Night SmackDown. As seen during the WWE Raw on Netflix kickoff show held at WWE Global Headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, Logan Paul made his surprise appearance and truly shocked fans in a big way, and then Adam Pearce confirmed that Logan Paul is now an official member of the Monday Night Raw roster. Logan Paul bragged about his achievements in WWE and how he is always able to deliver a banger inside the squared circle, pointing out how the likes of Mike Tyson and Conor McGregor want to fight him, stating that his life is a highway of opportunities. The announcement came as a surprise for quite a few fans, as the Maverick previously claimed that he was retired on his Impulsive podcast, saying, "No, brother, come on. I'm retired. I'm taking time off. I'm a dad, bro." Therefore, many fans simply assumed he was truly done being a WWE superstar and would only focus on being a father. This is certainly a major deal on Logan Paul's part as WWE prepares itself for the Netflix era, starting on January 6th, 2025. After all, the Maverick will certainly be involved in several major premium live events such as the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania 41. Logan Paul thrives in the spotlight, and with WWE transitioning to Netflix, his star power could draw even more mainstream attention to the promotion. Whether he's facing WWE veterans or delivering viral moments, Paul is ready to play a key role in this new chapter for WWE on the Red brand. Sasha Banks triggered after a fan says her downgrade needs to be studied. Mercedes Moan isn't holding back when it comes to defending her career choices. During a fiery Instagram live session, the AEW star lashed out at a troll who claimed her move from WWE to AEW was a downgrade. Her response left no room for interpretation. She's thriving, both in and out of the ring. "I just saw someone say, downgrade has to be studied," Moan said during the live session. "I'm richer than I've ever been, putting on the greatest matches that I've ever had. So shut the foot up. I hate stupid people. I'm living my best life, the greatest life ever. It's an upgrade, baby. I went forward, I didn't go back. It's the best feeling ever to be rich in spirit, rich in your bank account, and rich in life. It's the best." The former WWE star, now one of AEW's most prominent talents, didn't mince words about her success since making the jump. Mercedes has earned accolades for her performances, with fans and critics alike praising her recent work in AEW and NJPW. She's also gearing up for a high-stakes title versus title match against Mina Shirakawa at Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th. Mercedes addressed her critics directly, emphasizing that she's worked hard to become one of the highest-paid women in wrestling and doesn't care what detractors have to say about her career decisions. As Mercedes Moan continues to blaze her trail in AEW and NJPW, it's clear she's not letting the negativity distract her. Instead, she's doubling down on her accomplishments and letting her performances speak for themselves. Do you believe Mercedes Moan's AEW run has been a downgrade, or she has seen more success than her WWE run? Rhea Ripley confirms a WWE romance. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley has her eyes set on Liv Morgan and the Women's World Champion. However, the Eradicator recently shared a social media update seemingly confirming that her romance with fellow Raw superstar is still going strong. After Dominic Mysterio betrayed the Nightmare at WWE SummerSlam to side with Liv Morgan, the wrestling promotion hinted at a romantic angle between Ripley and Jey Uso. The two shared screens several times while feuding with the Judgment Day. However, it all stopped once the former Intercontinental Champion realigned with the OG Bloodline members heading into Survivor Series, War Games. Earlier today, Rhea Ripley posted a selfie on Instagram stories with Jey Uso's Saturday Night's Main Event poster in the background. With the social media post, the 28-year-old seemingly hinted that the duo might reunite on television to resume their romantic storyline as WWE heads closer to the Raw Netflix premiere. "Yeet," she wrote. On the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley confronted Liv Morgan, accompanied by Raquel Rodriguez and Dominic Mysterio, to reveal that she is the new #1 contender for the former Riot Squad members' Women's World Championship. Although the title bout has not officially announced, the two longtime rivals are expected to lock horns at the Raw Netflix premiere. Speaking on a recent edition of the Busted Open podcast, veteran wrestler Tommy Dreamer pointed out that the title match could take place on January 6th. The multi-time hardcore champion believes that WWE has stretched the feud too long. He added that if Rhea lost again, she would be forced to switch brands, while a win would establish her as the face of the women's division. "I can see the match also happening, or a version of it, on Netflix. I think by that time it has to be done. They've stretched this out a long time. But if Liv Morgan somehow continued to beat Rhea Ripley, then it's time for Rhea to maybe move over to SmackDown. If Rhea wins on that first episode of Raw on Netflix, she's cementing herself and her face as the face of the women's division," he said. Dwayne Johnson details incredibly hard return to WWE. Dwayne Johnson returned under his ring name, The Rock, to WWE in 2024 and ignited a monumental rivalry. The final boss recently spoke about what it felt like wrestling as a 52-year-old. The Rock had seemingly hoped to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40. He looked for an easy passage that would see Cody Rhodes bow out as Reigns' opponent, but fans did not let that happen. Instead, The Rock teamed up with Roman Reigns to face Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in the main event of Night 1 of WrestleMania 40. Speaking on the opening of Cirque du Soleil Aola in Honolulu, Dwayne Johnson revealed what it felt like returning to the ring for the first time in 11 years. "It's incredibly hard," he told people. "The training becomes really extensive, and the training camp becomes extensive." The Rock added that the training camp for WrestleMania was for 2 months or more. He managed to get over it pretty fast and got through it. "So, I went to training camp for WrestleMania, which was about an 8 to 9 week training camp," he added. "It's really fast, and fortunately, I was able to get through it all." said Dwayne Johnson. The final boss showed no ring rust, even though he returned to the squared circle after over a decade. He was instrumental in his team's win over Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. He called the three men great dance partners during his interview. WWE Raw will be moving to Netflix in January 2025, and Triple H will have many plans for the show. The Rock's appearance on the first episode on January 6, 2025, could lead to another big rivalry for the final boss. Dwayne Johnson could appear during the tribal combat between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. He could either help Sikoa win the contest or challenge the winner to a final tribal battle at WrestleMania 41 for the Ula Fala. Alternatively, he could challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41, or strip him off the title even before Mania if Cody was seriously injured. That could reignite their rivalry heading into the show of shows. It would make sense for the final boss to continue one of the two rivalries, especially after his surprise appearance at WWE Bad Blood. He could also compete in his final match for the company in 2025 or 2026. Roman Reigns summons Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has spoken up after receiving a message from Roman Reigns. He's already taken action on the message. Things look to be heating up ahead of WWE SmackDown this week. With Roman Reigns staying away from the ring after his massive win with his team at Survivor Series, War Games, he's still not stayed quiet. He has challenged Solo Sikoa to a tribal combat match on the Raw debut of Netflix, letting him know how things will play out. With the tribal combat match set to take place, it seems he is also getting some advice. The Wiseman let fans know that he had received a summons from Reigns. He shared a picture of himself in what looked like a jet as if he was flying. It appears that the star is heading to meet Reigns immediately. He did not elaborate on what the summons was about. Given the recent Netflix kickoff show and the Bloodline's presence, it's safe to assume that Reigns has something to say to his Wiseman. Summoned by the OTC Roman Reigns. While Solo Sikoa may have attacked Paul Heyman, Reigns has treated the Wiseman respectfully. He has come to depend on him not only for helping him, but also for his advice. As such, Reigns trusts him. Should Heyman betray Reigns, he would not see it coming at this point. That's not to say that the wise man will turn his back on the OG tribal chief, but it's possible. Given this, the coming weeks will be crucial for determining the future of the bloodline. Roman Reigns reclaiming his Ula Fala. Roman Reigns will face one of the biggest challenges of his career on January 6, 2025, when he clashes with Solo Sikoa in a tribal combat match during the Raw Netflix debut. This high-stakes showdown will not only allow the original tribal chief to seek revenge against the self-proclaimed tribal chief, but also put the Ula Fala on the line. The OTC will have a chance to solidify his power and reclaim the throne that Solo claimed after WrestleMania 40. Meanwhile, Raw Netflix's debut promises to deliver many surprises and unexpected twists. This raises the possibility that Seth Rollins, who took down the Bloodline at WrestleMania 40, might shockingly aid Roman Reigns in reclaiming the Ula Fala. The rivalry between Rollins and Reigns is well known among fans, with the Visionary having previously used all his resources to dethrone the OTC of his crown. Despite their past battles, both stars still have unfinished business in the Stamford-based promotion. The speculation about Seth aiding Reigns arises from Drew McIntyre's recent actions on Raw. The Scottish Warrior confronted Rollins backstage, seemingly attempting to align with him to take down the OG Bloodline. However, Rollins rejected the idea, asserting that Jey Uso and Sami Zayn are his friends, not enemies. Later in the show, McIntyre tried to ambush Rollins, but Sami thwarted the attack just in time. With the Scotsman now on a mission to dismantle the OG Bloodline, it's possible he could appear during the tribal combat match on Raw's Netflix debut. Since the Scottish Warrior has already attempted to ambush the Visionary, he might try again. If Drew attacks Seth before the tribal combat match, Rollins will undoubtedly seek revenge. In this scenario, if McIntyre ambushes Seth and later interferes in the tribal combat match to cost Roman Reigns the Ula Fala, Rollins could emerge to take down the Scottish Warrior. His presence in the match could cause a distraction Solo Sikoa, giving Reigns the upper hand to secure victory. By playing a critical role in Roman Reigns' success, the Visionary might unintentionally help the OTC to regain his power and reclaim his throne. Though the scenario is purely speculative, if the tribal combat match ends with Roman Reigns' victory, the question arises, what's next for the original tribal chief? It's likely that after reclaiming the Ula Fala, the OG Bloodline leader could set his sights on regaining the undisputed WWE title. Roman Reigns was at the peak of his powers when he held both the undisputed WWE Universal title and the Ula Fala. So, if he reclaims the Ula Fala from Solo Sikoa, there's a strong possibility that his next target will be the undisputed WWE Championship.